Meteorologist Hannah Skye standing by in the Storm Alert Weather Center. Hannah, Labor Day plans. Tell us about it.
Oh, it's going to be a fantastic afternoon,
Perfect.
Paul. And we just got to focus on the temperatures right now because Labor Day Monday, I mean, it is 75 degrees. This is a lot cooler than what it has been over the weekend, and it's really nice. We've had great conditions so far over the last couple of days, maybe a few little scattered showers, but 75 in Chattanooga, 73 in Dayton, 65 in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Again, it is 12-18, so we are still dealing with these below average temperatures, and it feels fantastic. Now, with the heat index, it's very muggy today. It is feeling a little bit warmer across the board, but again, really nothing to raise your nose at because it feels great. You can see some of those winds are gusting a little bit more today, so you might notice that things getting just blown around a little bit, just with a little bit of that, those breezy conditions. Right now, things are staying mostly clear. There are a few little, tiny pop-up showers. You probably can barely see it on the screen. That's just how small they are in our area. But I am expecting the chances for some more pop-up showers and maybe a few storms. Now, overall, models, like this is the HRRR here, models really not looking impressive whatsoever throughout this afternoon. A few of these isolated areas could see some thunderstorms beginning to pop, which means that they could be a little more stationary and they also could move really slowly. So there is a potential flood risk, but you'll notice heading into Tuesday as well, at least from the model view of things right now, I'm really not seeing a whole lot that's sticking out to me and making, the red flags go in my brain about the potential for flooding. But what I'm going to show you is that today the National Weather Service has issued a marginal level 1 out of 5 risk for excessive rainfall or, a small chance that some areas could see some isolated flash flooding due to heavy rainfall rates. But again, like I said, I did not see a whole lot popping up on the radar. And this is the excessive rainfall rate for excessive threat for tomorrow, or the risk, should I say. You can see that gets upgraded to a slight level 2 out of 5 risk for more of our far western community. And then here for a large portion of our area is in that marginal level 1 out of 5 risk. So again, this does not mean that the entire viewing area is going to see extensive flash flooding or even heavy rain for that matter. I think the majority of you are going to stay really dry and likely won't see a drop, but some areas that just have those really slow moving storms that bubble up and just don't want to move could see some heavy rainfall rates. And we're noticing that over the next 3 days, the potential rainfall is anywhere between 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch, especially farther to the west of I-75. Opposed to over here to the east, not really looking at much rainfall whatsoever, kind of split in half there in regards to that. Now let's talk temperature trends. How long is this cool spell going to last? Heading into next week, likely still going to be below average. We're still seeing those really deep blue colors. But how about the week after that? Are we just going to continue with these have an early fall? Probably not. I'm going to show you here in just a second. While this heading into the rest of this week and the next, it's going to be below average temperatures and it's going to be crisp and cool. Heading into the next 2 weeks, like around 2 weeks out from now, temperatures start heating up. So it's likely going to be above the average temperatures, if not closer to the average. Fortunately, we've really had a lot of rain over this summer, so not looking at really crazy drought conditions. A few areas starting to be a little on the drier side, but precipitation trends heading into next week and the week after are starting to trend drier than usual for the average. So hopefully we won't see things progress into major drought conditions like we saw last year. I have my hopes that with all the rain we saw in August, these cooler than the average temperatures, that, things are probably, I'm just hoping we have a nice fall. That's what I'm aiming for here. Well, it's not like I control the weather. I wish I did, but hopefully we'll see things cooling off and, some nice colors. Back to you, Paul.